Good evening, y'all. Come on in. I know it's not late, but it is Sunday, and I know most people are watching the Super Bowl right now. So I figured the folks who are supposed to listen are going to be here. So I guess I'll talk to you folks that don't watch Super Bowl like me. So come on in. I have a new, I guess I'll call it an idea. So if you guys have been watching me lately, I've been connecting with my ancestor, spirit, whatever it is that you would like to call it, and I have been using cards, tarot and oracle alike, to do so. So my disclaimer, I am not a tarot reader. That is not my calling. That is not what I do. If you are looking for someone to do that for you, I do have two recommendations. You can definitely hit up my cousin, Vanessa Boy Van Latrice, on Facebook, and she goes by the name 33 Master Teacher. She is someone who advises me, and she is very in tune. So if you are truly looking for someone to guide you specifically about you, I would go to her. Or I also have another friend. If you're from Lefrak, her name is, you know her as Karen. But I believe her tarot name on her YouTube is called Danny Moon. That is DANNI Moon. Okay, so that is my disclaimer. What I am doing here is I consult with my ancestors about me, about what it is that I need to do, what energies that I have, what I need to fix, and all of that good stuff. And a lot of the things that I see, I know that can help other people. Sometimes I see other folks in these messages and things of that nature. So I have been compelled to share. Okay, so all I'm doing is sharing what my ancestors were telling me, and hopefully that will resonate with you. Okay, that is my disclaimer. So here we go. I have noticed that oracle cards seem to resonate with me more than tarot. Tarot is a little bit more complicated, at least to me. Oracle cards seem to be a little bit more exact and straight to the point when answering questions or sending messages. Okay, so I have about 4 decks that I use right now. I have been getting in tune a lot with Mayan astrology. I've been exposed to galactic signatures and things, and these are things that you guys, you should look up yourself. Okay, I started off at a website called 13moon.com. That is where I found what my galactic signature was, and that has kind of been my my DNA explosion, as I call it, to get into this. Okay, so this particular deck I'm about to show you guys, the spread that I'm going to be using from, is the Mayan Oracle, a galactic language of light. This resonated with me because, like I said, I have been dealing with now the Mayan culture, and pretty much, of course, everything comes from Africa, but they are in tune with this, and my galactic seal is the image in the middle. So that resonated with me a lot, and that's why I decided to pick this deck. Okay, so the spread I did for here is called the 4 Directions. Where this resonates with me is if you look up Mayan astrology, this particular spread looks like your destiny castle. No, your destiny oracle. That's what it's called. So look up Destiny Oracle in Mayan astrology, and then you will see what I mean. So I'm going to start with reading you with what these things mean. So all I'm going to be doing is just reading what the book says that goes along with these cards. Again, I am not a tarot reader, so I cannot go into depth about your life and what that means to you. This is basically whatever resonates with you. You take that, you know what I'm saying, and you roll with it. Okay? I love ya. All right, so this is the 4 directions. Okay, pretty much you shuffle the deck and you pick 5 cards. Okay, and the first card you set to the east, which would be the vision and illumination. Your second card is to the south, which is your innocent, trust, and teaching. The third card is to the west for death and transformation. And the card to the north is for wisdom and purification. I've learned from 33 Master Teacher, she always pulls this extra card at the end. Hey Natalie, how are you doing? And so I picked that one as well, and that could be your spirit, and it represents your spirit and your essence self. Okay, so the card that I pulled for the east, which is the vision and illumination, is the Khan card. This resonates with me. I'm a yellow lunar warrior, so yellow is my color. And again, this is the vision and the illumination. All right. Let us find Khan. Appreciate y'all coming in. I got 4 people on here. All right, y'all not watching football. Awesome. Okay, the Khan card. Now, if you guys get this deck, it is a lot of information that goes along with this, so I'm going to get straight to the message, but I would definitely advise you guys to either get this deck, and they also have just a book that tells you about these energies and what they mean. Okay, so I'm going to go straight to the message, and I'm also going to tell you the shadow wisdom, which is if you are in a low vibration, or if, you know what I'm saying, yes, if you're in a low vibration, or what we call doing your shadow, you know what I'm saying, work, this would be the message, you know what I'm saying, for you to take into consideration while you're going through that. Okay, so Khan. Receiving Khan indicates that now is an auspicious time to plant the seed of some intention, project, or dream. Now is the time to act on your inspiration. Stop daydreaming and begin initiating your creative ideas. The energy of Khan asks you to look at the issue of and excuse me for all of my wording. This says receptivity, for seeds germinate best in a field of responsive surrender. What can you do to create the receptivity that will assist you in germination of your seed ideas? Remember that all seeds are self-germinated, and that the realization of any dream starts with a simple thought. Don't get lost in the entire process of manifestation, just beginning by seeding your heart's desire. Feel the possibility of your dream seed emerging. Your life is the receptive soil. Plant a seed in the fertile field. Begin. Take the first step. The result will naturally blossom in the light of your willingness to start. All seeds hold the holographic power of their own completion. Khan represents the power that directs the vital process of an organism toward wholeness. Continue on this journey of manifestation by following your deepest feelings and dreams. So, as you guys can see, that's not just for me. I am sure there are some people out there that can resonate with that. Okay? So, the shadow wisdom. Are you a sleeper who wants to remain protected and seemingly invulnerable? Are you unconsciously limiting yourself by supporting the illusion of safety and security and the apparent protection of your shell? Be willing to break the constraining shells of self-concepts and life structures. Be freed of the old patterns and beliefs that once provided safety, and move forward into new possibilities. Beyond the confines of security and the routine patterns of daily life, unknown possibilities beckon. Look at how you may be living in your natural growth. Don't wait for what seems to be the perfect conditions to plant your seeds. Now is the season. Cultivate your seeds. You are the receptive soil. Your joyful desire will naturally draw in its own support. All your dreams and desires lie within you to be awakened. The answer is inside, not outside. Remember that seeds contain the complete hologram of the whole, and that within the process of growth, answers and insights are always offered. Plant your intentions. They will quicken, guide, and manifest the mysteries held in your depths. So, on a surface level, this resonates with me because yesterday I started my garden. Literally. I've been wanting to do this since last year. I've actually had all the stuff that I posted since last year, and I have been trying to find the perfect time to do it. I've been trying to make sure that I talk to the right people, make sure I'm doing it right, and if I'm not doing it right, I don't want to do it at all. And we are now at the ending towards of winter here down in Georgia, so it's going to be spring soon, and if I didn't start now, I would have probably missed this season as well. So I'm still learning, but I started my garden yesterday. So that is my, I guess you would say, my surface, level metaphor for that. But this goes with everything in your life. I'm sure there are a lot of you that have so many ideas and dreams and things that you want to do, and you're, for whatever reason, stopping yourself. Just do it. I know nothing about media. I do not have a media background. I am not a talk show host or none of that. I know nothing about podcasts and all of those things. When I started this, I just knew that I had, a voice, and I had something that I wanted to give. So I just started it. I just went on and did it. And now 3 years later, here we are. So the only way to get there is to start. So that is what I got out of the con card. Okay. As new people come in, I'm going to keep disclaimer in. I am not a tarot reader. I am just sharing what my ancestors are telling me. Okay, so my next card is to the south. It is Kuwait. I hope that I am saying these things right, because I do not speak Mayan. Okay, but this card is Kuwait. This is the innocence, trust, and the teaching. Okay, no glare. There we go. Kuwait. Purple definitely resonates with me. It is my favorite color. Amethyst is my favorite stone. It is the first stone that I connected with, just getting on out there and trying things out. Okay? Alrighty. I'm looking for Kuwait. Is that your favorite color? Awesome. I saw Kuwait. It's 114. Alright. Okay. Kuwait. In receiving Kuwait, you are entering into a time of profound quickening and transformation. This is the final surrender of the ego into essence and the arms of the divine self. Have you come to the edge of what you have known yourself to be? Kuwait beckons you to step into the fire that changes every level of your being. Even in the underlying structures of your life, step into the unknown. Your metamorphosis has begun. Kuwait helps you move from apparent separation into union. You are at a crossroads. You are in the midst of a personal revolution, clearing old patterns, past experiences, judgments, memories, and expectations. You are being purified and quickened into your light body, activated for rebirth and entering unity consciousness. Kuwait prepares you to go through an apparently insurmountable wall, and the intense feelings around this wall provide the very fuel that will propel you through it. These feelings are the access to your hidden power and potential. Be purified by the cleansing rain and the transmuting lightning of Kuwait. Feel the embrace of the thunder belting. Discover the freedom of the true adventurer, the freed actor who can play any part of any moment without attachment. Trust your essence self to offer you this freedom. Through Kuwait, allow yourself to become a master player in the great glass bead game. Okay? The shadow wisdom. Do you feel insecure about taking the risk? Are you uncertain about making choices? Have you hit a growth edge or an invisible wall? Perhaps you have been experiencing intense feelings or undefined anxieties. This is natural, for you are now in the crucible of accelerating evolution. During the major shift that is occurring, every level of your being is transforming. You may be concerned about your physical process and health. Remember to care for yourself. The intensity you feel is the quickening and the purification of the time of Kuwait. The wisdom offered in this shadow is found in embracing the teaching of your life's experience. Kuwait brings up core issues and cleans hidden corners, revealing any separation from source. At times, life may seem unbearably intense or difficult, and you may even desire to escape the reality of this world. This in turn can create denial and addictive patterns, which only intensifies the process. In this shadow are found addictions of all kinds to substances, fear, sex, self-doubt, material comforts, relationships, work, and others. In the shadow of Kuwait, you may even experience feelings of despair and the desire to give up. Be encouraged. You are on the frontier of the unknown. You are in the process of transformation, discovering yourself a new sacred ground. Your feelings are magnified so that you will address them as use the energy to create the ecstasy of freedom. Break through your barriers to union. The totality of this transformation challenges everything in your reality. Surrender all the perpetuates the illusion of surrender all things that perpetuate the illusion of separation. Cast these things into the fires of Kuwait, and your true essence self will rise from the ashes. Transform. So pretty much where that gets with me, Kuwait, I have this thing about myself where, sometimes I don't feel like I am who I am, or, I have made a difference. I spoke about this the last time I went live. So this is the innocence, the trust, you know what I'm saying? This is me still feeling like, I'm not a scholar, that I haven't made, the right contributions to my people and to my cause. So this energy is what I need, to change. And I've been doing that. So if that resonates with you, Kuwait. Alrighty. The next card is to the west, and it represents death and transformation. And this card is backwards. So with one of these decks that I've been looking at, the individual who created it, they stated that when they get cards that are backwards, they perceive it as you're supposed to pay close attention to it. So a lot of people look at, anything these cards backwards mean that it's a bad thing or things of that nature, but it resonates more with me to say that I should pay more attention to that. Okay, so that's how I perceiving it. And this card is representing death and transformation. And when they say death, it doesn't necessarily have to be a physical death. Death of an ego, death of a relationship, death of, holding on to things. It's really about transformation and not physical death. And, if you believe the way that I do, we all know that we are all energy, and energy never dies. So you never die. You just transform. Okay. So, this card is called Chikchan, is the card's name. Chikchan. And it's a serpent. But it pulled backwards. Well, upside down, I should say. So let's find Chikchan. Page 54. Alright, Chikchan. Chikchan is the vital life force that encourages you to act intuitively in the moment. Follow your gut level instincts and intuition. Sense the solution to your concerns. What do you instinctively sense about your current situation? What motivates your choices? Listen to the temple of wisdom in your body. Allow it to integrate all levels of your being. Create a relationship with your body that will free you of the entrapments of past patterns. The vital fire of purification can serve you clearing process at this time. Chikchan's instinctual transformation is available to ignite and purify your body. Listen to the teachings and insights of the energy of each chakra. Utilize your passion in the tangible expression of your creativity. Bring your entire being into attunement with your sacred fire. Be willing to look at issues you are having concerning intimacy and sexuality. Make sure that you are not separated from the dance of passion that is in the union with your divine nature. Sense your deeper desire for union and intimacy. Xinqiang calls on you to awaken your vitality, body wisdom, and passion for life. The shadow wisdom. Do you tend to make choices based on familiarity and security rather than on the intuition of the moment? Often in the shadow of Xinqiang, you may have a tendency to numb out unfamiliar and routine patterns. If you experience your life as dull and lacking in vitality, examine your routines and behavior patterns. Since new patterns that will bring more vitality, spontaneity, and excitement into your life. If you choose Xinqiang, you are being asked to take a deep look at issues of sexuality and intimacy. Drawing this glyph suggests that you desire to share your innermost self and that you yearn for a deeper connection and intimacy. If you are caught up in a reactive or volcanic patterns of anger, be willing to look at how your desire for intimacy may not be fulfilled. In this shadow are the issues of becoming enmeshed in attachment to the physical body or consumed with the sensual desires. Do you over-identify with how your body looks and how others perceive or judge you? Xinqiang reminds you to use the wisdom of your body as a tool and guide for transformation. Explore the body and senses as means of activity, higher consciousness. With the integration and natural flow of this powerful life force, you can experience the sacred fire of the serpent's dance within you. Allow this vital force and natural flow. Align and release judgments. Free your issues about your body and sexuality. In the light of love, utilize your passion to fully experience and learn from the power of Xinqiang. This sacred energy will assist you in making spontaneous choices and sensing new solutions. So, for me, I don't per se have intimacy issues, but there are a lot of women in my family who do. And I do believe that in some form of fashion, that has, affected me. Now, what I do, or which I've worked on, and I think that I'm kind of past it now, as far as intimacy, growing up, I wasn't that girl, as I say. So growing up, I didn't believe that men were attracted to me. I didn't believe that I would find someone to love me just for me. You know what I'm saying? I thought that if I was going to be intimate, with a man, it would only be that, you know what I'm saying? Or I would have to take care of them. I would have to be their source of survival for them to actually love me. That's what I thought. So I have absolutely worked on that over the years, and I have learned better, and that is absolutely not the case. And it definitely shows, in my personal relationship. But this card resonates with me as far as a lot of women that I know, both in my family, and, associates alike. And I feel like that's what this card and who this card is for. Xinqiang, and it was pulled upside down. Okay, I'm almost done, and I'm gonna leave y'all alone to either finish watching the game or to let this sink in. Okay, so my north card is Awa, I guess that's how you say it. And the north card, it represents wisdom and purification. So, Aowa. Aowa. Very pretty card. Aowa. All right. What a blessing to receive the star glyph Aowa, child of the sun. You are solar consciousness, solar mind manifesting as the master with many names. You are the one who stands at the light to raise the consciousness for the many. You are the luminous triangle, the Trinity made visible in the world of creation. You lift humanity simply through your embodiment of the light. Know that you are divine. I am presence. There is no other. Drawing AOR calls you into your life the healing power of unconditional love. Bask in its replenished radiance. You are dawning into light of limitless bliss. Know yourself as divine. Know that you are already the mind of light. Return as a divine child of the sacred to the great central sun. In your every thought and action, radiate your I am presence. Unconditionally accept yourself as you are. Craft your light body and return to a home in the stars that you never really left. Using the current of the Zuvuya, I don't know what that is, the circuit by which all things return to themselves, experience mystical reunion with the source unity. Be at peace. Receiving AOI indicates that the activation of your light body is already in progress. Stay identified with your solar mastery. Sail on golden solar currents to your home in the stars. Move joyfully toward whatever creates bliss and ecstasy for you. Forgive, release, and love all beings, all creation, as the unconditional caress of the sun. Honor and trust the language of light held within your feelings, the spiritual compass that guides you home. Open your heart as a flower to the sun and become the same love that holds universes together. One of the reasons why I decided that I should do this, because I am supposed to, be the life and healing power, and I'm supposed to share. So yeah. The shadow wisdom. In the shadow of AOI are found any ideals of identification that limit the divine and yourself. Such concepts or boxes are constructed from beliefs and principles that create separation. Look at your concepts of divinity and how they create your world and your vision of yourself. If you do not see yourself as an integral part of the divine, you are functioning in the shadow of AOI. AOI encourages you to explore, experience, and fully express the nature of unconditional love. In the shadow of AOI can be seen the expression of conditional love, that is, loving with expectations, conditions, and judgments. Unconditional love can be seen as acceptance and allowance. Through allowance, you step into a larger view of the human condition, granting permission for the myriad ways in which you and others choose to experience and grow. Acceptance and allowance are the open systems that permit all experiences and exploration of all states of being. Grant permission for everything to be all right just as it is. Learn to be unconditional, especially with yourself. It is the basic training for a divine child of one heart. The limitless solar tide in coming in. Flow on its currents of ecstasy to unconditional joy and union. This is AOI. This resonates with me a lot, because this is where I feel I definitely am, my wisdom and purification. And it also resonates with me because I'm about to plug her in. Make sure y'all go to Tiffy's Corner. You know what I'm saying? We have the best natural body care, products on the market. And the CEO and creator of this of our products, her name is Tiffany Davis, and she is also someone who is very connected to spirit. Another reason why I love her products. And she advises me sometimes, and there was a few months ago where she felt as if my platform, as far as speaking about our people, she felt like I was, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say stagnating. Stagnating is not the word. Limiting. There you go. It's the word. That I was limiting myself as far as with helping and healing, just sticking with my people. And, at first I let her know, like, yeah, that's not how I see it. I personally feel I love all people. I tell you that I have friends, associates and people that I resonate with on all shades, all backgrounds, religions, all of that good stuff. But the fact of the matter is my people, right now we need, a different structure of how we deal with each other. We need our own, infrastructure, systems, neighborhoods. We need all of these things, So since I am a part, of that community, I feel it is my duty to make sure to take care of us first. That's how I still feel that way. But I have grown since that conversation, and I do see where I do have to deal with everyone, all creations, whether they be human, animal, spirit alike. You know what I'm saying? So that definitely resonates with me. And if she's watching, I'm sure she's smiling because, her message has finally come into fruition, because it has been a while. And she also had told me that she feels like some of the messages that she gets are definitely not necessarily for the right now. It can definitely be future, definitely be past, and things of that nature. So again, guys, this is just what I'm doing to continue to figure me out, continue to follow and figure out my purpose so I can fulfill that and execute that. That is what this is about. I am not telling you to denounce your religion. I'm not telling you to do what I am doing per se. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know that this is what's working for me. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully what has been said resonates with you. Okay? So I have one more card. It is my essence self, my spirit, or at least the energy of it. And it's a number card. And it's the card of manifestation. To explain the numbers, in the Mayan culture with the glyphs, you have a galactic signature. Your galactic signature is made up of a glyph, which comes from your solar tribe. Again, these are things that you can look up yourself. So we are all a part of a solar tribe, and we all have a tone. The numbers indicate our tones. The glyphs indicate our tribe. My tribe, I am a yellow warrior. My tone is lunar. So every time you see me talk about I'm on my yellow lunar warrior shit, or I put that in the hashtags, that's what I'm talking about. I am from the solar tribe yellow warrior, and my tone is 2, which is lunar. Okay? So this particular card that was pulled is the manifestation card. It is number 10. Okay? And this will represent in this spread my spirit and my essence self. All right, let's find it. Number 10 is on page 134. All right, 10, manifestation. And I will read this whole thing. So it says, passkey to true identity in this, in all worlds. Unlock the gates of the great mystery manifesting through you. The qualities of the number 10. Intention, motivation, true identity, foundation of essence self, aligned manifestations. 10 is the ray of manifestation, the foundation of individual self, manifesting its true identity, the foundation of essence self. A potent manifestation awaits you. 2 worlds combine. The key to manifestation is in all realms is through clear intention and the embodiment of your divine essence. What does your heart desire to manifest? Begin by aligning with your essence. Essence aligned with intentions creates an etheric thought form, an energy matrix image. As long as it is unrestricted by limiting beliefs, the energy patterns emerges and evolves. As it evolves, it aligns with the larger pattern until finally it is released into manifestation. In receiving 10, you are being asked to look carefully at your own foundations. What structures and belief systems is your reality built on? What foundations motivate your choices? You are now creating a new foundation, walking into all that you are, your essence self. As the foundation of your essence self emerges, others will recognize your true identity. When you are in resonance with the universe, manifestation is a natural byproduct. Unconstrict your vision to include the seemingly impossible by standing outside your linear perceptions, which dictate that things must occur in a step-by-step way. Instead of trying to figure it out with your ego and your mind, simply resonate with the desired manifestation. See and feel it as already completed, because in non-linear reality, it is. By focusing your awareness beyond the static appearance of reality into the generative, quantum, active aspect of the creation, the casual matrix of archetypes and sacred geometry, you can naturally participate directly in which you desire. All right, that is the 10 card manifestation. This, of course, I feel is the true message for me to say to all of you. Our limiting beliefs, we stand in our own way. That's why I say everything that I can do, you can do. Again, I cannot tell you who to pray to. I cannot tell you, who to go to for spiritual guidance. But if what you are doing right now is not working, then you need to try something else. If you are still, unfulfilled, if you are still in a depressive state, if you're still not manifesting the things that you desire, no matter how good you are, a Christian, a Muslim, a Hebrew or whatever, if you are still, and no, don't get me wrong, everybody goes through their lessons. But if you are always in a state of toxicity and chaos and, again, if you are not at peace, then whomever you are praying to or whatever you are doing is not working. So you need to try something else. A lot of the healing that we need, we can't get because of these concepts that we have. Most of these concepts is based on outside of yourself. Peace, Eureka. We are looking for someone else in the sky. We're looking for someone else as our partners. We're looking for someone else as our children, our jobs. We're looking for all of these things to make us happy. We're looking for all of these people to save us or, to put us on the path when it all starts with you. There's nobody in the sky coming to help you. You were born with everything that you need. You just got to tap into it. You are a part of the source. I am not saying that, me per se, that you are God for all my Christian folk. I'm not saying that we are God Almighty. I'm not saying that I am the source. What I'm saying is that we are all connected to the source. So if we're all connected to the source, we're all a part of it. See what I'm saying? So that whole, I want to say it right. Because, a lot of my Christian folks, say this. No, that's not going to come out right. Let me just keep on task. Limiting beliefs. I'm not telling you who to believe. I'm not telling you what to believe. What I'm telling you is to find something that's actually going to work for you. Okay? I was in religion as a child, but I wasn't deep rooted and embedded in it. I was blessed. So it was easy for me to, consider other things, to try other things, to seek out other things. Like I've known about, tarot, you've heard about it all, numerology, all that astrology readings. I've been heard about this thing since I was a kid, but it never resonated with me until now. A lot of people around me, deal with cards, and it's now one of the things that I am using to elevate myself. You know what I'm saying? Anything that I resonate with, I will at least try once. Because I'm truly seeking and trying to figure out who I am. Everything that was told to us is a lie. So you've been walking around doing stuff that is absolutely wrong. So I at least have to attempt, to try something else. That's why I'm trying to figure out who I am. That's what all this galactic solar tribe and tones, that's what all that's about. To truly figure out who I am. Because the more I figure out who I am, the closer I get to this purpose. The closer I get to this purpose, the more peace, the more abundance that I receive. I promise you, from March 2020 to now has been fucking amazing. That's the type of experience that I've had. And that's because I continue you know what I'm saying, to seek my connection with source. I continue to stop allowing my limited beliefs to stop me. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about my relationship the other day. That is one of the major things in my life right now, you know what I'm saying, that's transforming. My limiting beliefs on what relationships are supposed to be about. That has stopped me in a lot of ways over the years. It has stopped my confidence in myself. And it's also led me to make certain choices that I probably would not have made, you know what I'm saying, if I knew who I was. It was confident in who I am. So even now, I'll be 36 on my next birthday. You know what I'm saying? I am just now at the ending of shedding, you know, those things. And I'm not even in a bad space in my relationship. Actually, in a great space. But transformation is a must. I have a calling. That calling is important. So there are certain things that I have to let go of. That's what this, you know, spread for me was all about. I am setting my foundation right now. I am manifesting all of the things that I desire. And the only way that they're going to come into fruition is if I let go of those limiting beliefs. That's what I, you know what I'm saying, that's what this, you know what I'm saying, said for me. What does it say for you? How does that resonate with you? Joanne, I'm old. Nah, I ain't old. I'm getting better. You don't get old around here. Let me tell you something. I'm actually looking forward to 40. I know everybody talking about they don't want to, you know what I'm saying, be 40 and all that. Now 36 is popping because it's all divine. That's 9. Like everything around me this year is just amazing. So I'm definitely going to be loving 36. But I'm looking forward to 40. Like, to be quite honest, when you could have, and I'm getting a little serious, you know, I could have died at 22. I was 22 years old when I lost my arm. So for me, aging, you know what I'm saying, is a welcoming thing. If I can do the Cicely Tyson, that's the wave I'm on. I'm trying to be 96 in this bitch. Do you understand? Like, for real. Like, people, well, getting old is you know what I'm saying? It's not a privilege anymore. It's a privilege. Like, that's not for everybody. No, not everybody gets to become old. No one, you know, not everyone, you know what I'm saying, is allowed to become wise. So, me personally, I'm looking forward to getting old. But I ain't old yet. Especially when I got a homegirl who's 10 years older than me and look my age. So, I'm going to be popping at 40. I can't wait. They also say, as women, you know, we reach our sexual peak at 40 is what they say. Well, I'm looking forward to finding out. You couldn't pay me to be in my 20s no more. I'm gonna keep it above. You couldn't pay me. You could not pay me to be young and dumb again. And I know people say all the time, "Oh, if you knew what you knew now, then it'd be different." But see, that's the thing. It doesn't work that way. The only reason why I know what I know now is because I went through some shit. Like, that's not yeah, of course, if you knew all of the answers to the world the day you were born, life would be fucking easy, but that ain't how that shit go. So nah, you couldn't pay me to want to go back and I was just thinking about the mistakes. We don't make mistakes, sweet lessons. Yeah, hell no. I'm good, Joanne. I'm good on all of that. I'm trying to keep it moving. I'm trying to elevate myself. I'm looking forward to the later part of life. I feel, you know what I'm saying, like that's going to be the best, you know, part of my life, because I'm going to be well into my purpose. I'm going to be wealthy. I'm going, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to be at the best health of my life. I'm on my way by time in 10 years, 4 years. I'm going to be at that ultimate health that I always speak of. So I'm going to have the best quality of life as when I get older. So I'm looking forward to that. 1,000%. All right. Well, I appreciate y'all listening to me. I know everybody watching the game and all that jazz. So I figured there was going to be some souls out there not on that wave. So I hope what my ancestors was hollering at me about resonates with you and can help you in your life right now. And I think I'm going to be doing this every Sunday. It's going to kind of be, I'm going to do it a little earlier. I just kind of decided to do it. So on Sundays, I think I'm going to go live every rising. And it's going to be conversations with the ancestors. It's going to be my little sermon for Sunday. Yeah, I think that's how that's going to work. So the ancestors going to holler at me, and I'm going to holler back at y'all. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this Sunday. I just realized you've been seeing me with all my colors and stuff. We have been recognizing the Kemetic days of the week. I did this last year and fell off, but my sisters and the Lighthouse have picked it back up, and you know, we are definitely on it. I just realized that I do not have a lot of green or orange clothes. Yesterday was Friday, that day would be green, and today is Sunday, and today is orange. So I have this one dress. Don't look like a dress to y'all, but it's this one dress that actually has orange and green, but that's all I got. So I'm going to have to get some more green and orange in my wardrobe, you know what I'm saying, so I can exude and, you know what I'm saying, and put out and absorb that energy. Okay, yes, today is Sunday, so orange is the color. Thank you, Eureka. This is what I got when we went to Africa. This is one of the pieces that I got when I was there. It resonated with me very much because of the ancient spirals. I know that they're ancient spirals now, but when I saw it, it kind of just caught my eye. And again, everything divine. I resonate so much with ancient spirals. If anybody has watched the movie Avatar, The Last Airbender, I believe it is. Okay, so I know all the anime people who watched the cartoon, they thought the movie sucked, and that's why they didn't make another one. I get it. But for me, the movie resonated with me on a spiritual level. I feel like, you know how some people feel like they Neo in the Matrix, and they say, you know, I'm the one and all that. Well, I personally feel like, you know what I'm saying, I resonate with the Avatar. And if you notice, he has all the spirals, all the airbenders have all the spirals and all of that jazz. So I bought this in 2019. I didn't watch that movie until last year. So I felt like that was divine, and it was just leading me. And this is what I mean by how, you know, the more I seek, you know what I'm saying, this knowledge, and the more I try to figure out who I am, the more the universe shows me. And just normal things that I'm doing, whether it be movies, whether it be music, you know, whether it be the people that I meet, you know what I'm saying, I'm actively seeking, and the universe and my ancestors are 1,000% giving me the answers that I asked for. So I watched that movie over and over again. I always get something new out of it. And after this, I'll let y'all go. The very ending of the movie always brings me to tears, because it is exactly the issue that I have to work through. He cannot, the Avatar is having a hard time learning water bending because he is grieving his family. Because he decided, he's the Avatar, and as the Avatar, you're not supposed to have a family because you are responsible for everyone. They're responsible for all the tribes, all of them. So when you have a family, it's easy to say, you know, oh, I'm going to do this and that and the third, but your children, your wife, your husband, you know what I'm saying, your family is your first priority at the end of the day. This is why sometimes I feel like I may not, you know, have children, because it is my destiny, it's my purpose to help everyone, to help my people as a whole. And the way I feel about the people that I love, if I had children, I can see that compromising my purpose, because I would choose my kids over y'all. You see what I'm saying? You know, and that's just a natural, you know, human thing, which is why I feel like it may not be in the cards, you know, for me to do that. And in the movie, when he was told this, it bothered him, and he ran away. He ran away from his responsibility for everyone. Tried to do it, didn't work out. He ran away, got into this storm, and pretty much was frozen underground for like 100 years. So a whole century went by, and he was still that little boy. After he came out that block of ice, he was still that little boy. He still had to fulfill his purpose. He did not get to run away from what he was supposed to do. 100 years went by, and because of his lack of fulfilling that purpose, all the other tribes, were in slavery. One of the tribes decided that they wanted to take over shit and, put everybody into slavery and, messing up the equilibrium because he decided that he wasn't going to fulfill his purpose. And that by the end of the movie, at the end of the day, he could not run from that. Even after 100 years, he still had to turn right back around, and he had to become that avatar. You know what I'm saying? Like, his whole tribe died because of a choice that he didn't want to make. See what I'm saying? And he was grieving. He was grieving that, and that was blocking him, you know what I'm saying, from learning, the next bending element. It was also his purpose, you know what I'm saying. He was not supposed to hurt people. It is his job to keep equilibrium. So, even though I'm very passionate about what I say and what I do, and, I'm the nicest person in the world, but if you fuck with me, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I always have to balance that out because it is not in my nature to hurt people. It is not in my nature to bark on people. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to do everything with unconditional love, like the cards were saying. You know what I'm saying? Even when it's tough, it still needs to be love. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that resonated with me a lot. So at the very end, when he finally lets everything go, the card was saying, just letting all of that go, letting go of that grief, and accepting, truly accepting who he's supposed to be and what he's supposed to do. He ignited. His eyes turned blue, all of that. He did this ill-ass monsoon situation. He didn't kill nobody, but he got the Fire Nation, to keep it trucking. So I feel like that's me. That's what I'm supposed to do. Of course, not metaphorically the same. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I feel my job is. And that is teaching me to not shy away from what I'm supposed to do and to honestly let go of the things that's going to stop me. And I've also learned that when you let go, the things that you truly desire actually come to you. And I know that sounds like the stupidest thing in the world, but I promise you, it is the truth. You gotta let go and just accept who you are and what is. When you do that, your heart, when you let go and take what is, your heart's desires will manifest. So that is my message. I love y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday, evening. And the next time I have something on my heart, I will definitely holler at y'all. Now, like I said, every Sunday I will, do this. This will be my little sermon. I'm gonna do it in the daytime now. And again, hopefully this resonates with you. And I just truly hope that you guys take, your steps, not my steps, your steps. To finding who you are and what your true purpose is. Because that is one of the reasons why we are in so much turmoil. Because we're all on this earth and don't know why we're here. You are not here just to pay bills, to go to work for somebody else and pay bills, and to just take care of responsibilities of other people. That is not why you were born. I don't care that that's the way it is. That is not why you were born. This is why you can have all the money in the world. You could be so set financially and you're still miserable. You're still unhappy. Gotta do better. Gotta figure that out. Find your purpose. Don't care what it is. I don't care how. Find it. I love y'all. Be inspired. Peace.